If you're someone that's learning how to be a bookkeeper, maybe you took the ProAdvisor certification, but you're thinking, I just need a little more experience. I have an idea today of something that might help you out. So this is for people who are like, I want a little more practice before I take on my own clients. Or you might think, I just wish I could shadow another bookkeeper before I really get going. So if that sounds like you might want to check out a program called QBO Gym. So this is something that's been out, I think, a year or so, and it's from the same person named Margie, who I really like her teaching style, and she teaches that class that helps you get certified to become a QuickBooks Online ProAdvisor. This is a newer offering that she has. So I'll tell you what I know about it, and then I'll take you inside the computer screen to show you like the dashboard of the class and kind of what it looks like, because I feel like that is really helpful when I'm trying to figure out if a class is right for me or not. So this is designed as an immersive experience, meaning it's really hands-on. You're gonna have a fake client that you go through and you practice on that client, and basically you do all aspects of bookkeeping in a practice setting. And I know, of course, you wanna know what is the price. So I'll put the prices on the screen as of today, 2025, beginning of 2025. So as is common, you will get $200 off if you pay for the year subscription. But I do think that the monthly subscription might be a really good fit for a lot of people because the price is lowish. So it's just $79 for 1 month. So that's pretty great if you just want to try it out and see if it is working for you. She also has a free 5-day challenge. So check my description box. There is a link there for that. So if you're interested, that's kind of a no-brainer. There's really not a risk there. As far as I can tell, it gave me full access to the month of content, and it will probably only be there for 5 days, but still it gives you a very comprehensive look into what you're getting. Other helpful information before we dig into it is, one, it is about 42 hours total. So I always find it helpful to know how long is this gonna take me. And if you go through the entire year, you get a certificate at the end that says you have a year of bookkeeping experience. So that can really be a confidence booster if you're someone who's like, I don't have any bookkeeping experience. How am I gonna take on a client? This is one way to show a client I've been having hands-on experience for a year. And like with anything, it depends on how much effort you're putting into it, of course, how much you're actually gonna learn, but I think that is a really great benefit. I will say, as a side note, that only sign up for classes that you're actually going to complete and you have time to do. Because I know some of us can get in the habit of like, oh, this is a great class, I'm gonna learn so much and I'll get hands-on experience, and that's true, but only if you actually take the time and do it. So if you already have another class sitting there that you paid for that you haven't done yet, do that one first. Okay, hopefully that's clear. I just don't want to come across like selling you something if you really don't need it, but hopefully this will be a good option for some people. All right, so let's talk about what is contained inside the QBO Gym. I have it on a little piece of paper right here. So there's 4 sections, and it's really kind of fun. It's cute because they, have the theme of gym and working out through the whole thing. So I actually really like that. And you'll see inside it's branded like that too. All right, so section 1 is warm up. It's just a little bit of hands-on practice about each thing. Number 2, they call cardio. So it's doing some bookkeeping tasks for this fake client. It might be like sending invoices, recording payments, bank deposits, recording bills, or making a loan payment. So all these really practical things. Section 3 is called strength. So it is more of a deep dive into one particular category. All right, and then section 4 is cool down. So it's end of the month tasks like reconciling. And like I said, I just signed up for the 5-day challenge. You can see, I'll put on the screen the first email that I got. So it is just an introduction to Craig and his bookkeeping and his business, I guess you'd say. So here are the very first tasks that Margie has you doing. So you are going to practice processing money that came in, money that Craig has paid out, and Craig's bank feeds for the month. So that sounds like the perfect place to start, kind of basic, but really like the bread and butter of bookkeeping. The program is also kind of like gamified, if you know what that means. They have little like stars and stickers and things that you can like collect. So it makes it kind of fun that way. So all the information about it will be linked in the description box. If you have been a part of Margie's gym, let us know in the comments what you think of it. I really respect Margie as a good teacher. Like, I feel like she lays out information in a really clear way that goes with my learning style. So even though I haven't been through every module and every part of this course, I do recommend her as a really good teacher. All right, let's take a look inside the class. All right, here's what it looks like when I first log in. And then to find the gym, I went to go to my courses and then gym year 1. All right, so this is the welcome page. Every section has like a short video. I think it's like 45 seconds. And then this is a bunch of little things you can check off, which this is kind of like why it's gamified, because this is like weirdly kind of satisfying when you check these things off. These are really kind of easy to do. And then once you finish this stuff, the next lesson is right here. So you can go on to the next one. This is called a warm up. So you can see you're doing sales receipts, a PayPal sale, receiving payments, adding an expense. So that's actually kind of a lot of stuff. And then I just want to show you this overall view. So if you go to choose your workout, you can see kind of like, an overview of what's going on. So you can see the 4 sections: warm up, cardio, strength training, and cool down, and kind of a little bit about what is in each one. And then you can even see how it is organized. So this is all of the February stuff. Then you can go on to the March stuff. And it's locked right now, I believe, because I'm just on the 5-day trial, and I'm not sure. These probably unlock as the month, progresses. And this is really random when you click on here, but I kind of love it. It is a spreadsheet of every scenario that is in the course. So you can kind of, I guess, go back and look at things or go forward and see what you're going to be working on. And so this just kind of gives you an idea of the types of things you're going to be doing. So Craig has 2 invoices to send out. He did 4 hours of custom design work for this customer. So then you'll be actually creating those invoices. So that is kind of a Margie thing, like making a spreadsheet and having everything contained in there. And then there's a Facebook group you can link to right here. And then this consult was kind of interesting too. In order to qualify, you need to have the basic level certification in QuickBooks Online, I believe. So the ProAdvisor certification, and then 100 points in the gym. So that would just be like checking off some of those things that I showed you at the beginning.